Continuing to rely on property taxes is not working. You know, people are taxed out.
But first, overcoming defeat. Several local school districts now scrambling after voters say no to tax measures at the ballots. The rejections could cost districts millions of dollars and force drastic cuts. Tonight, some superintendents are calling for changes to the way Ohio funds its schools. Bob Jones visits one Summit County district facing tough challenges ahead.
I'm going to add 30. What would my new goal be?
For Kelly Futrell, a veteran fourth grade teacher at Coventry Elementary School, the results of Tuesday's election were disappointing. By a count of 62% to 38%, voters rejected a 1% earned income tax, which would have supported the schools.
As a teacher, whenever there's a lack of funds, you're concerned that it's going to negatively impact the students in the classroom.
And for Superintendent Lisa Blau, it's back to the drawing board.
The results were pretty clear. They are not ready or interested in an earned income tax.
Right now, the district has a budget of about $21 million, but a 5-year forecast shows expenses will be over $23 million, a difference of $1.5 million. That money would have been covered by the earned income tax measure, but it failed.
What does that word fluency mean?
Blau says a property tax for Coventry schools passed in 2015 expires at the end of 2020, and she believes getting a replacement levy or a new levy passed next year will be tough.
Until Ohio fixes how it essentially funds school systems across the state, the majority of the responsibility falls back on our taxpayers. Continuing to rely on property taxes is not working.
Ohio public schools are funded through a combination of state and federal money and local sources such as property taxes. The amount a district receives is based on a complicated formula that takes into account student enrollment and the wealth of the district. Blau believes there is too much reliance on school districts.
It's very frustrating. You know, I don't think anyone got into the business of education to raise money or to constantly be going after new funds and levies. I know I certainly didn't.
Definitely something has to be different, because when you have a community that's not supporting your schools, it's really hard for the school system to be effective.
Meantime, Coventry remains in a fiscal emergency with state oversight. Blau says while Coventry had a strong ending balance last year, the future is now uncertain. The board will likely put a levy on the ballot next year, but another defeat would mean major cuts.
If it would continue to fail, it would be devastating to this district.
In Coventry Township, Bob Jones, News 5.